Good morning, folks, and welcome back to my podcast. This is George Nathaniel for you. As I always do, I come back with very simple topics that relates to each one of you. Well, what is my topic for today? My topic for today is click on for results. So, folks, it's a very simple and meaningful topic. So, let us talk about my topic for today. Well, to begin with, the time when hard work takes time, the time when we feel we are giving our best and not getting the relevant results. Well, this is when we need to click on for efforts. Remember that we need to be persistent because persistency prevails and we need to continuously click on. So, click on is a reassured phrase that results will happen. At times, it does take time. But remember, agility is work in progress, and work in progress always defines our results. So, folks, let us understand the best ways to succeed, or let us understand the best ways that we can put in to get the best results. Well, I would be very simple and tell you in a generic manner. To succeed, what we need to do is we need to keep agility in efforts, which means we need to continuously be agile. It has to always be a work in progress. Because no matter how much we overcome, no matter how much we succeed, there's always something new. There's always something bigger. There's always a new landmark to achieve. So we need to continuously be agile. Well, next is to maintain our focus. At any point of time, we can never take things for granted and we need to be focused over our efforts. We need to be focused over the things that we are doing. Folks, another important factor is to determine an outcome. So while we're putting in the efforts and putting in the focus, we need to make sure that we determine an outcome. We just can't do things and kind of let it go on its own. It doesn't happen that way. We need to stick till the end and determine an effort. Of course, all along life, we've always been told one simple word, and that is to persist. So we need to continuously persist on with all our efforts. So when I mean persist can mean multiple things out here. Persist is to be agile. Persist is to maintain the focus. Persist is to determine an outcome. Persist is to look for newer landmarks. So, folks, all this with hard work and sincerity, and we will definitely achieve our mark. Remember, folks, nothing is lost until efforts are in progress. So, as we relate to our personal lives, our professional lives, as we relate to our contribution to the lives of others, as we relate to our contribution in our lives, let us take out our notepads. Let us make a note of things that can help us to get better results. Let us start today and let us understand that yes, work in progress definitely yields results. So, folks, I will leave you with the pointers once again in case you have missed it out. So I would, like I was saying, the best ways to succeed is to be agile, maintain focus, be determined on an outcome, keep persisting on the overalls, and of course, hard work and sincerity is the key to everything. So, folks, as we sit down and as we relate to our lives, as we relate to our goals, as we relate to our current situations, let us understand that we continuously need to persist. There are times when results does take longer than its natural moments, but yes, the results will arrive over course in time. We just need to make sure that we are in the game. We need to make sure that our efforts are on at any point of time. So, folks, like I always do, I'll leave you with a very generic message so that each one of us can go and adapt to their own situation, to their own circumstances. They can adapt to their own goals, their own way of life. But most importantly, each one of us needs to look at progress. Each one of us needs to evaluate our efforts and see how we can get a better outcome out of things. And each one of us needs to be a contributor in life. Folks, I hope you like listening to my podcast, which are very simple. These are podcasts that you may have been hearing all through your lives. So these are simple words which have been compiled together, and I keep talking about it time and again. So these are reminders that yes, we need to do better in life. Need to achieve bigger things in life. And most importantly, folks, we need to progress. We need to make our mark as individuals. I hope you like listening to my podcast, which is available on all platforms as George Nathaniel. I do have my own blog website, which is georgenathaniel.net. Do visit my website, like, share, leave an impression. I'll come back and I'll definitely try and fulfill your request. So folks, I leave you all with this thought of putting in better efforts and of course having the patience to persist and be determined over an outcome. I wish you all a wonderful time ahead. This is George Nathaniel. Keep working hard and keep making your mark. Have a wonderful time ahead.